Want to know the secret to making her chase you? It's not about pickup lines or mind games. It's about becoming the man she can't resist, a high-value, attractive guy that stands out from the crowd. When you embody these qualities, she'll be the one pursuing you, not the other way around. In the next few minutes, you'll discover the hidden triggers that make women obsess over men. Master these and you'll have her hanging on your every word, canceling plans to see you and wondering how she got so lucky. Ready to flip the script and become the chase-worthy man? Let's start. 1. Become her rare gem. Think about the last time you desperately wanted something. Chances are it wasn't easily obtainable. That's the scarcity principle in action, and it works wonders in attraction. Dr. Robert Cialdini, the godfather of influence psychology, found that people value things more when they're rare or dwindling in availability. Apply this to yourself and watch her interest skyrocket. Don't always be free when she wants to meet. Create an air of mystery by sharing bits of your life, but leave her wanting more. Cultivate unique traits that set you apart from the average Joe. Remember, you're not playing hard to get. You're being hard to get because you're genuinely valuable. When you become a scarce resource in her life, she'll start to chase you like you're the last man on earth. 2. Become her emotional conductor. Ever noticed how a yawn can be contagious? That's your mirror neurons at work. These fascinating brain cells fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing it. Neuroscientist Marco Iacoboni discovered that mirror neurons are crucial for empathy and understanding others' intentions. Use this knowledge to your advantage and watch her emotions align with yours. Start by exuding confidence. Walk tall, speak clearly, maintain eye contact, display positive emotions. Smile genuinely, laugh heartily. Show passion when you talk about your interests. When you embody these traits, her brain will literally mirror your state. She'll start associating these positive feelings with your presence. Before long, she'll be craving your company like a drug. 3. Trigger her desire to give back. Humans have an innate drive to reciprocate. It's hardwired into our social fabric. Anthropologist Richard Leakey states that this reciprocity is the very essence of what makes us human. But here's the kicker. The reciprocity doesn't have to be equal. A small favor can trigger a much larger return. Use this wisely, and you'll have her falling over herself to impress you. Offer genuine compliments, but sparingly. Do small, thoughtful gestures without expecting anything in return. Share personal information strategically, encouraging her to open up. Remember, the key is subtlety. You're not keeping score. You're planting seeds of reciprocity. As these seeds grow, she'll feel an irresistible urge to chase you, to give back more than she's received. 4. Leave her wanting more. Ever had a song stuck in your head because it ended abruptly? That's the Zeigarnik effect in action. Our brains have a funny way of obsessing over unfinished tasks. Psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik found that people remember uncompleted tasks better than completed ones. Apply this to your interactions, and you'll be living rent-free in her mind. End conversations on a high note, leaving her craving more. Share intriguing stories, but don't reveal the ending. Create anticipation for future interactions. By leaving things unresolved, you're ensuring she'll be thinking about you long after you're gone. She'll be replaying your conversations, wondering what's next, and eagerly anticipating your next encounter. 5. Become her self-fulfilling prophecy. Ever heard of the phrase, fake it till you make it? Well, the Pygmalion effect takes it a step further. It suggests that people's expectations of you can influence your behavior. Psychologists Robert Rosenthal and Lenore Jacobson found that when teachers expected certain children to bloom intellectually, those children did. Apply this principle to your interactions and watch her rise to meet your expectations. Believe in her potential and express it genuinely. Challenge her in positive ways. Celebrate her achievements, no matter how small. By seeing and nurturing her best self, you become irreplaceable in her journey of growth. She'll start to associate you with her own personal development, creating a powerful emotional bond that will have her chasing you for more. 6. Perfect your imperfections. Here's a counterintuitive nugget. Being perfect isn't always attractive. In fact, a well-timed mishap can make you more appealing. This is known as the pratfall effect. Psychologist Elliot Aronson discovered that people who seem highly competent Become more likable after making a small blunder. It makes you more relatable and human. Don't be afraid to show vulnerability occasionally. Share stories of your past mistakes and what you learned. Handle small setbacks with grace and humor. Remember, you're not aiming to look incompetent. You're showing that you're human and confident enough to laugh at yourself. This combination of confidence and vulnerability is irresistible, and she'll find herself chasing the man who's not afraid to be real. 7. Craft unforgettable experiences. Nobel laureate Daniel Kahneman found that people judge an experience largely based on how they felt at its peak and its end, rather than the average of every moment. This peak-end rule is your secret weapon for creating lasting impressions. It's not about being perfect throughout. It's about creating highlights and endings that she'll cherish. Plan peak moments during your interactions. Surprises, laughter, deep conversations. Always end meetings on a high note. Create traditions or inside jokes that she'll associate with you. By focusing on creating these memorable peaks and positive endings, you're ensuring that her overall memory of you is overwhelmingly positive. She'll be chasing these highs, eager for the next unforgettable experience with you. 8. Trigger her competitive edge. We've talked about scarcity, but let's kick it up a notch. When scarcity combines with reactance, our aversion to having choices limited, it creates a potent cocktail of desire. A study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that people valued their freedom of choice so much that they reacted against any threat to it by wanting the restricted option even more. Subtly hint at other romantic interests, without being cruel or playing games. Have a rich, full life that doesn't revolve around her. Be clear about your standards and boundaries. By showing that your attention is valuable and not guaranteed, you trigger both her desire for the scarce, you, and her instinct to fight for her freedom of choice. She'll start chasing you, determined to prove she's the best choice for you. 9. Become her adrenaline rush. Ever noticed how fear can feel a lot like excitement? That's because the physical symptoms are similar. Your heart races, your palms sweat. This phenomenon is called misattribution of arousal. Psychologists Donald Dutton and Arthur Aron famously demonstrated this with their shaky bridge study. Men who met a woman on a scary, shaky bridge were more likely to call her later than those who met her on a sturdy bridge. Plan exciting, slightly nerve-wracking activities for dates. Engage in deep, provocative conversations that get her heart racing. Create moments of suspense and anticipation. By associating you with these heightened states of arousal, she'll subconsciously link you with excitement and passion. She'll start chasing these thrills, and by extension, chasing you. 10. Make her invest in you. Counterintuitively, people like you more when they do favors for you, not the other way around. This is known as the Ben Franklin effect, named after the founding father who used this technique to win over a rival. Psychologist John Yecker confirmed this effect, showing that people rate others more favorably after doing them a favor. It's a form of cognitive dissonance. I did something for him, so I must like him. Ask for small favors occasionally, advice, opinions, help with a task. Show genuine appreciation for her efforts. Gradually increase the significance of the favors. By getting her to invest in you, you're not just receiving help. You're making her subconsciously commit to liking you more. She'll start chasing you, eager to prove to herself that her investment in you was worthwhile. Remember, these aren't tricks or manipulations. They're insights into human psychology that, when used ethically, can create genuine connections. The goal isn't to play games, but to become the best version of yourself and create meaningful relationships. Now that you're armed with these powerful principles, it's time to put them into action. Start small, be patient, and watch as she begins to see you in a whole new light. Before you know it, you'll be the one she's chasing, the one she can't get out of her mind. But here's the real secret. As you apply these principles, you'll find yourself growing, becoming more confident, more interesting. And that, more than anything, is what will make you irresistible. So go ahead, step into your power. Your journey to becoming her obsession starts now. The question is, are you ready to flip the script and become the man she can't resist chasing? If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comment section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.